Um, so today was at practice. You went to the gym after practice.
Yes, sir. Club
You
four.
ain't you ain't going home and going to sleep or
Oh no, sir. Straight out the practice.
right after practice. How long did you stay?
Uh, about an hour.
What'd you go do? Like, I mean, y'all are y'all are at the facility and on the field for like
Yeah,
three,
so
4 hours. What are you doing after that?
when we do legs at the school, I go to Club four, get my upper body right, and then when we do upper body, I go to the gym, get my lower body right. So
Okay, so you're just balancing it out.
yes, sir.
Okay, okay, that's dedication.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Is how busy is the summer for you then when y'all have got all this work y'all are doing at the facility and then you're going off and doing your own after?
It's really not busy because I've been doing it. Like the summer at the school really slight for real. I'm so used to it. So when we do that at the school, I just try to get some extra work in, try to get ahead of other guys. You know,
I hear that.
yes, sir.
How's how's this summer going for you and how you feel like it's going for the team and everything right now?
It's going good, most definitely. I feel like we still got a lot to accomplish, but we still working on it. We're gonna be straight. Putting in hard work, coming in, day out, putting in work.
I got you. What's it like playing under your position coach, Coach Richardson? What's he like?
Oh, Carissa jeans, man. So it's really easy for me. He break the game down pretty well. Like he show you all the fundamentals. You feel me? He just break it down in a way that I understand. Really easy for real.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good one. He's been doing it a long, long time.
Yes,
He's
sir.
coached a lot of dudes.
20 years.
Such a long time. I hope he keeps doing it year
Yeah.
in, year out. Like it'd be weird without him on a sideline.
Oh, nah. He said he gonna retire when I graduate. I'm glad.
Really.
Yes, sir.
So it could be a last ride for him. I wonder if he's ever said that to anyone else in the past and then been like, I still got that itch to coach, you know?
Yes, sir. But
We'll see.
I'll see him
We
with
will
that.
see. Well, so let's go back. Like me and you talked, like just for purposes of this podcast, like me and you talked the other night.
Okay.
Since I'm going to be kind of along for the ride this year, for y'all season, and just trying to work on a book about Clay-Chalkville football, and all of that. You know, we've talked about that, but let's start. Let's go back to the spring game at McAdory in May. Um, Obviously, went incredibly well, but what did you think about that night? Like your side of the ball, how do you feel like y'all performed?
We performed pretty well. We had uh I think they converted 2 first down. That's pretty good. We got out the field in three, so I feel like we performed pretty well, offense and defense.
Yeah, I think that's what Colton told me was like. I had to go back and look, and I can't remember now, but it was like every drive but one or two, I guess, was like a three and out, and
Yes,
like
sir.
well, I guess yeah, two first downs. I mean, it was maybe they got those two first downs on one drive. I can't remember, but it was pretty dominant.
Yes, sir. This one I go try to get it thrown out every drive.
What
So, sure.
like as good as that went, like you said both sides because offense scored a touchdown every drive in that first half. What were some things that maybe, as well as the night went, like what were some things that y'all could work on?
We still got a lot to work on. We missed a couple tackles. I did get that right. Missed tackles. Missing the call. Uh, running the blitz wrong. We still got a lot of stuff to work on from that game.
Yeah. Is it easier to like to find those like I don't know how I want to ask that. When y'all find mistakes, like is it easier to see those mistakes like or do coaches focus more on those mistakes like if y'all have performed not well and there's a lot to work on or like maybe when y'all have had a good night and they really focus on some things that y'all need to work on to prevent y'all from thinking like, hey, we're it, like we're great, like do they kind of does that make sense?
Yes, sir. We gonna mess up. You feel me? Like it ain't gonna be perfect. But yeah, Coach Hibbston, he most definitely try to like anything that we mess up on, like he'll go over it before practice and make sure that we get it right, and then perform it in practice, and then do it in the game. But it ain't gonna be perfect. Like you gonna mess up. So,
Yeah. Well, let's play the next play, right?
yes, sir. Mess up full speed. Like try to make the best out of it.
Yeah. Did you your your offer was UT Martin, right?
Yes, sir.
Did that come after spring, like after the spring game?
Yes, sir. We was on break. I was at the school working. Me and Coach was at the school working. Just the linebacker group. We were down in the weight room, and the coach called us up there. Nikos and Nikulo. Are we down there getting some work in? While everybody else asleep. Yeah. And he
What was
offered.
that? Yeah, what was that like? You expected it all?
No, I ain't expect it, but I wasn't really too surprised. Like I ain't at how I wanted, like how I thought I was gonna act. But
Right.
yes, sir.
But
But ain't
I bet it was cool to like see some of that work that we've already talked about start, like kind of that first domino falls of like, hey, it's starting to pay off. Like that next level is starting to notice me. I bet that was pretty cool.
yes, sir.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What was the main thing you learned this spring? Like just about yourself, about your game?
I still got a lot of stuff to work on. Like I noticed, my speed. I got to get my speed right, and I've been watching a couple linebackers around the country. Uh, they got they make over 100 tackles a year. That's one of my goals this year. I made 89, so I know that I gotta go harder this year for sure.
Yeah. How do you improve your speed? Like how is that? Like I know Terrell West that played at Clay, and I know he coaches speed. Like what kind of you can only go as fast as you can go. What are some things that you can do to improve that?
Okay, Wilson, the guy. But I try to me and Rich we'll just go to the beaches, work on explosive or just run sprints and then just running, period, like conditioning, like just running period, get your speed right.
Yeah. Well, I bet what you maybe to yourself. I'm not making an assertion here, but maybe what you lack in speed at times, like I bet you make up for it in other ways, physicality,
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
football IQ, that kind of thing.
Yes, sir. I try to be
What do you,
physical. I know I don't got to speed.
what uh what do you think is your best attribute as a linebacker? What's your best strength?
I'm physical. I try to be the helmet, not the nail. I attack the line of scrimmage. I got good ball IQ. I'm coachable. Like I just got it all around. I can do everything.
Yeah.
Yes,
What
sir.
what linebacker you said watching linebackers across the country. Who are you watching?
It's a linebacker. I think I don't know his name, but I know he number 52. I don't know. Like I know the school kind of orange. Like I don't
Let's
remember the name.
see. This is okay, so it's a college?
No, sir. It's high school.
Oh, high school.
Yeah,
Okay. Just somewhere not in Alabama or something.
it's probably in Alabama. I just be watching this page on Twitter.
52. 52. Orange. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know either.
I gotta go look back at it at Twitter, but I be on this page. I think he was an All-State linebacker this year too.
That's cool though. Like you're not just watching like, most guys will, and I'm sure you do it too, but like most guys will watch, somebody in the league or, somebody in college at Bama or Ohio State or whatever, but you're watching guys your age, your level as well, and kind of
Oh yes,
seeing
sir.
what kind of technique they've got at this level as well. That's cool. I've never really heard someone say that before.
Yes, sir. I watch a whole lot of linebackers like Barack Williams, Moody.
Yeah,
He a pretty good linebacker in my class.
that's
Power
a
five guy.
that's a big kid.
Yes, sir.
I've seen him play. That's a big kid.
You got a pretty good film.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I've been asking everybody, this, but the book that y'all read, the legacy book. Just tell me just your experience with it. I know it's been a few months, but what did you think about it?
It was a good book. It taught me that the most part was about accountability and being the leader. So it did teach me that. It taught me accountability, leadership, taking ownership, all that.
D- Does it have some stuff that, like, oftentimes with a book, you take something from it, you remember it for a little bit, a day, a week, maybe a month, and then you kind of forget about it, kind of like a TV show or something, right?
Yeah.
But something like that y'all did as a team, you had leadership groups, y'all are having to apply it. Has a lot of, like, that accountability, that leadership, those traits have those things kind of stuck with you, and you're kind of, are they almost like in your mind daily as y'all strap up and get ready for practice?
Yes, sir, most definitely. I try to be a leader of my team. I try to bring the energy every day. As a linebacker, like you gotta bring energy in practice, games, workouts, film, everything. So I just try to do all of it. Try to be a leader on all of it.
Yeah. Do you think that just the lessons learned from that book, like, even though that was in spring, it seems like that's something that y'all as a team kind of want to carry with you throughout the summer, throughout the upcoming season? Like, does it seem like that's something that's really going to stick for y'all?
Yes, sir. They gotta be a player led team. You gotta have leaders and within. Like it can't be the coaches. So it gotta be the players. Like we all have leaders in different positions. Like everybody just try to lead.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that seemed almost like, I mean, that was evident at the end of last year's regular season. I didn't see y'all in the playoffs, but that game we talked about it. I think that game at Vestavia Hills, and talking to Coach Floyd after the game, like, that's kind of what he said. Is he was like, what kind of stuck out to me was, or that I still remember, was him saying, like, we as coaches can only want it so much for them. At some point,
They
they
gotta
gotta they gotta take the reins and want it for themselves, and
yes,
and
sir.
that kind of thing. And that seems to really have been the main focus, really, since that point last year.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Like, it's cool. I like when programs will really dive into that. I guess kind of that character education, leadership education, and yeah, you're learning your schemes, you're watching your film and all that. But when that other stuff, when that, the leadership, the accountability, the team bonding stuff, when all of that stuff is, like, kind of on, like, a level playing field with your film, with your schemes and all that, it makes for a really cool uh usually makes for a really cool season. It
Yes, sir.
certainly makes for a really, like, close team for sure.
Yes, sir. Create new bonds for sure.
You feel like that's happening well right now with this group?
Yes, sir. Um, like like it ain't even gotta just be football. Like it can be anything. Like when we travel, Coach Florida put us with guys that we normally don't talk to. Like he'll separate us from our friends and try to get the other players, try to know the other players better. Like it's a lot of
You
stuff.
gotta, yeah, you gotta get out of your comfort zone to grow.
Yes, sir.
That's it. How would you? I was asking. Actually, earlier this evening, talked to Dion, and I know he wasn't at practice today. He's been, he was up on a visit and all that
Yeah.
at Georgetown. But how do you? How would you summarize, like, this defense, like the starting group? What's the word that kind of best summarizes your starting 11?
The word, like a word. Um,
Yeah, what
uh,
sums it up best?
it's a lot of words. I don't
Hit me,
even
hit,
know.
hit, hit me with several.
Uh, a word. I'll probably say. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Fast, physical, attacking. What stands out?
Uh, we run to the ball every play. So what word can I use for that?
There you go. Just hyphenate it. Run to the ball.
Effort. We got good effort.
Effort. Effort. I like that one. I think, yeah, that's really good because I don't remember what practice it was. It wasn't today. It wasn't one of the last two or three that I've been to. But y'all were doing some drill where Coach Helveston throws the ball to like somebody standing in a
Oh yeah.
particular area. I don't know what the drill's called, and
The
then
rally
all y'all
drill.
have to run to the ball.
Yeah, the rally drill.
Rally drill. What? So like, and then everybody has to get to that spot, feet still tapping,
Is there?
and only then is the drill over. Like, what is that kind of meant to
Yes,
be?
sir.
Like everybody runs to the ball. Is that the point of it?
Yes, sir.
That's cool because like there was I don't remember who it was, and even if I did, I wouldn't say it. But there was like one guy who on one of the drills or one of the sequences of it, like got to the spot but like didn't keep his feet moving or something. So like y'all ran it again.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It
Coach Houston. Yeah. He want everybody to be around the ball, like every play, no
yeah
lows. Everybody around the ball, all the left.
yeah that was cool to me because like I was trying to figure out like like okay at some point one or two of these guys are going to tackle the guy who caught the ball. We don't need all 11 guys, but it showed that like how important the togetherness, like playing as a group, playing as a unit, as opposed to one guy kind of thing. Like
Yes,
that.
sir.
That's what I took from it.
It's really meant to be the first guy to create a tackle, the second guy come on, punch the ball out, and the other guy scoop and run, and we all just be lead blockers. So it's a whole
Okay,
point of the drill.
that's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. What are you going into
My junior year.
junior year? Okay, so you got two more.
Yes, sir.
This one and the next one. Okay. So what do you want to do in your junior year? What are we'll ask team goals, but what are personal goals on this team for you?
My personal goals, to come off, I want to be all state linebacker, uh, defensive lineman of the year. I want to average at least 15 tackles a game. I want to have 100. My, I want to have 100 tackles, but probably could do more. But that's my goal, 100 tackles or more.
There you go. Well, you aim high, That's and you've got those guys in front of you that are going to create some opportunities like maybe they, you know, if it's a deal where maybe you're stepping up on the line and Colton's taking up a guy or two and they're trying to keep Keith out of the backfield, maybe it creates an opportunity for you.
Yes, sir. Salute to my D line. They made sure all my gaps cleared. Uh, every plate.
Yeah.
Thanks to my D line and the back end, my secondary too. They got me over top.
Yeah, y'all got that's something Dion said too is I forget exactly what I asked him, but we were talking about kind of scheme, talking about 3-4, 4-3, all these things. And he kind of said that he thinks this defense would maybe be able to play more more man this year because in his words, y'all have got all the pieces. Like,
Yes, sir.
like at every level, y'all are like above above average for sure. That y'all are really solid across the board. So it seems like y'all are going to have a really really good defense again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got to meet Keith in person for the first time today. Like we're actually got to shake his hand and everything, and I was like, you're I don't know how old you're, 15, 16 years old. I was like, are you serious? Like
Yeah, dog.
I thought he was like 25 years old, and I was like,
Yeah, dog. He the hardest working person I've seen. Like like I pass by his house, he'll be running hill sprints. Like he got a
oh, really?
yes, sir. Like he got a gym in his backyard. He be working out on the game, all that. Like he work hard for sure.
He has a gym in his backyard.
Yes, sir. And he got weights in his room. Like he be lifting weights while he playing the game. Like the boy dog.
I'm gonna have to talk to Keith again. He's got to tell me more about this now.
And the boy dog.
That's awesome. What other kind of stories like that you got about your teammates? Who else is working that hard and that
Dion,
committed?
Dion be working. Now Dion,
Yep.
like he train every day. But drive an hour to go train. He drive to Alabaster, but going down there to train every day after practice. He train.
Wow. Wow. Man, he was cool to talk to too. He seemed like a big, like he's obviously talented. Like he knows the game. He's gonna play at South Alabama. He's got a dozen offers and all that, but he seemed like a high character guy. Like
Yes,
he
sir.
seemed like a guy that wants to be a really good all around person, not just football player, but beyond the guy. You know?
Yeah, Deion really good dude. Like he real chill. I ain't never seen him do nothing wrong either. Like he don't talk for real either. But I ain't
Yeah,
never seen him do nothing wrong ever.
yeah. He did say that about kind of the leadership stuff about like he's like, yeah, I'm a senior. He's one of the more experienced guys. Like, he's like, I probably do need to talk a little more, but I mean, he seems like a guy that the cliche, I guess, is lead by example. So
Yes,
like, he's a
sir.
guy that doesn't have to say a ton because you can see it in his actions day in
Yes,
and day
sir.
out.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes.
awesome. That's awesome. What do you think this team as a whole, this team's potential? What is it this year?
We got the pieces to win it. We just got to come in, day out, ready to put in the work. Like we can win it for sure. We got a chance at it.
I think so. Definitely.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir.
I mean, it's like every year. I mean, I'm not going to take any shots at the Alabama Sports Writers Association rankings or anything, but y'all are going to be a top five, top six program in 6A coming into every year. But I haven't seen all the other teams. I know there's some really good teams. I mean, especially down south, you get a Sarah Land. You get teams like that. Parker up here. Spain Park will be really good. Benjamin Russell, I think, is going to be very good. But y'all have got to be right there. Like you're probably, yeah, like
Sir.
you're in the top two or three that a lot of people will be talking about. I'm sure.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
How do you manage that? Like when there's expectations or a high standard or whatever. How do y'all as a team make sure that you don't get too far ahead in your mind and you kind of stay where your feet are and make sure you're doing what you need to do to get to where you want to go.
I handle it pretty good. Like we try to practice at a high standard every day. Like, of course, every team doing what we doing, everybody running, working out, watching film, but we try to do it at a high standard. Like, is we doing it better than them? Is we excelling at it? So I handle it pretty well for real.
Yeah. I really want you to tell this story, even though me and you talked about it on the phone the other night. But pregame routine. What is it? What is it you're watching and why?
Ray Lewis, he got a his highlight video on YouTube is called The Greatest. I watch it every day. Well, no, before every game that I watch it. Give me
How
pumped.
close? So after we got off the phone, I watched it. Like, I mean, it's only an 8-minute video, but like, I'm sitting there and like, I'm not a linebacker. I'm I'm 37 years old. I'm not playing football anymore, and I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, I was like ready, like that. Whoever I forget the guy's name that put it together, but I could see why you would want to watch that before a game,
Sir, every game. For,
every game.
yes, sir.
How close to game time? Like, is it after warm ups? Is it like
Uh, it's like after we get done walking the field. So
okay?
I'll probably say I'll probably say like 6:15, around 6:15.
Okay. Yeah, 45 minutes before the game.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Even on road games, like you're not watching it on the bus, it's that same routine. It's
Yes, sir.
6:15 or so.
I'm locked in on the way. Like I be locked in on the bus. I watch it on the bus. Like when we get on the bus, that's when I lock in. It's go mode.
Yeah. How do you lock in like is it just those bus rides like y'all won't play as many road games this year finally. It seems like every year it seems like y'all have got way more away games than home games. So this year at least you'll be at home a lot more, but are those bus rides are they typically pretty quiet? Like guys are locked in or what?
Uh, it's a business trip, so everybody have their headphones on, listening to music, think about what they finna go out and do. So everybody just be locked in.
Yeah,
But
that's cool. You missed it today. No, you didn't. You were there, but like I don't think you came back out. Some of the guys started playing some wiffle ball out there.
Oh yes, I seen that on your
Did
page.
you see? Did
I
you,
was
did
like,
you
wow,
see
well,
that?
yeah, I ain't know wow.
That was after. I'm trying to remember. I mean, there was only a few guys out there, but we won't. I won't post a video of Jakari. Jakari whiffed on one now. I told him I wouldn't post it.
I seen Fried Kate and them out there. I don't know what.
It was hilarious. It was fun. Like you could tell it was like it's during practice, it's serious and it's business, and y'all are trying to get better, and it's hot, and it's just like let's just get through this to some degree. But it was cool after practice. Like it seemed like the mood today was pretty chill. Like
Yeah,
guys were locked in when they needed to be, but it was kind of a fun summer day in a way.
yeah, that's the goal. Come in, have the business, have fun with it too. So
You got to, you got to. How ready are you for August? Hit somebody else.
super ready. That's all I'm preparing for. Tired of him teammates. I know they tired of me him. So when he come out, yes, sir.
That's awesome, awesome. Anything else going on? You want to wrap this up? What do you think?
Uh, I feel like I did a good job.
I feel like you did a good job.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you doing it.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. I thank you.